Every good story has moments of celebration, times when people gather to remember what their king has done. That's what our Feast of Thanks is all about. When the king rescues his people, he doesn't leave them alone. He invites them to his table, to share, to give thanks, and to enjoy the good gifts he provides. The Bible tells us that God's people have always gathered to give thanks. In the Old Testament, they celebrated feasts to remember how God delivered them. And even today, followers of Jesus gather, not just to eat, but to celebrate what God has done for us through His Son. Psalm 107 verse 1 tells us, "Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good. His love endures forever." When Jesus shared His last meal with His disciples, He broke bread and gave thanks. He told them to remember Him, to never forget that His body would be broken and His blood poured out to rescue us. So every time we gather to eat, we have a reason to remember, not just what's on the table, but who provided it all.
We'd love for your family to join us for our Feast of Thanks on Sunday, November 16th, right after our morning worship service. Bring a favorite dish to share, or just bring yourself. There's always plenty to go around. It's a great chance to meet people, make friends, and experience the joy of community. Before the meal, our morning worship begins at 10:30 a.m., a time to celebrate God's goodness together. And don't forget, Sunday classes start at 9:15 for kids, teens, and adults. Then on Wednesday nights at 6:30, we've got Kids for Truth and Youth Group, fun, faith, and friendship every week.
When we sit around the table, we're reminded that the King is generous. He gives us what we need, not because we've earned it, but because He loves us. That's what grace means, undeserved kindness. And it's the same grace that Jesus showed when He gave His life so that we could be forgiven and welcomed into God's family forever. Revelation 19 tells us, "Blessed are those who are invited to the marriage supper of the Lamb." One day, all of God's people will sit down together at His great feast, a celebration that never ends, filled with joy, laughter, and gratitude that lasts forever. Now, it's time for our Week 2 giveaway. This week's prize is a family game night bundle, because laughter, fun, and time together are some of the best ways to celebrate God's goodness. Congratulations to Waleed Thatcher. We hope your family has a blast making memories together. Next time, we'll wrap up our Happily Ever After series with The Bells Still Ring and the grand prize giveaway. Until then, remember, every good gift, every joyful moment, and every thankful heart points us back to the King who gives us all things.